over here in the red, on the map Lost Temple, a classic map from Blizzard Games, we have the champion, or rather the silver place medalist from GSL Season 2, formerly known as Boxer. Now he's...
해병왕 프라임 위.
There he is now. But over here, controlling the top center location, our Zerg player, a member of the Team Startails, he is
스타테일 퀸.
Monster.
Quick drone.
Very early drone.
Huh.
What do you? I'm guessing he's going to check for proxies, or at least check and see what his opponent's doing. Maybe try to take a gas.
I don't think it's for the gas, but it could be because you need a lot of gas to do cliff drops.
We'd normally see a scout this early only like a one-on-one map.
He may be checking this location to decide and check for gas. Do I want to actually go ahead and expand? Because when they do those throw drops, they can be pretty strong, especially in these locations.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like this SCV will... Oh, it's only got 5 HP left. That would be a pretty big blow to MarineKing to lose that early on. Oh, nice save. And it looks like he will go ahead and hatchery first.
So the drone is kind of scouting, kind of delaying MarineKing, but look at this.
Uh-oh, double barracks.
Yeah.
So we could see some Marine SCV timing attacks here.
Yeah, but as we've seen from MarineKing, he doesn't like to send his SCVs, even though
Yeah, for instance, in the finals against an ST, he was reluctant.
Yeah, and he even though he did it a few times, that last game, Tasis, it was if he had sent some SCVs, we may have seen a different outcome. That's for sure.
Yeah, he might have been had about $87,000 instead of $30,000. Now he's sending the Marines out. You know, one thing about MarineKing I've noticed is he likes to be aggressive, but he doesn't like to all in as much. It's like some of these other Terrans. He does not. He's not the guy who usually sends.
Well, he's certainly no bit-by-bit prime.
No, he's not. I don't know if bit-by-bit prime knows what an expansion is, but if he ever finds that out, he might actually start macroing.
Yeah.
I think he thinks those SCVs are just attacking units used to find minerals early on.
They do 5 damage, the same as a Zergling, Tasis.
That's actually crazy when you think about it. Oh. This could be really bad if he loses this Overlord.
Yeah.
That would supply cap the Zerg. The spawning pool just now finishing, but if he loses this Overlord quick enough, he won't be able to make more Zerglings.
Luckily, our Zerg player playing very smart, getting that Spinecrawler up ASAP.
ASAPly.
Most ASAPly.
Most ASAP easily.
And there's just a lot of Marines being rallied out. He may want to wait for a later timing when he sees what's up here.
Well, if the Zerg has to get 2 Overlords in a row now, that is really going to hurt. Oh, hold that thought, though. He's moving out now. Trying to get the Zerg to make as many Lings as possible.
Yep, he does have 10 Lings right now against the 8 Marines, with some more Zerglings on the way.
He needs to get that second Overlord now, which he doesn't have yet. So right now he can't make too much more. MarineKing playing it safe, expanding.
Yeah, that's such a good move. You force all these Zerglings, you force that Spinecrawler.
Yeah.
And then you just go ahead and expand. Now he has all these Zerglings that are actually going to be quite worthless for right now. I mean, obviously later on he's going to use them, but right here in the game they don't actually affect anything. So that's something that you always want to force your opponent into if you can, to have these extra units that aren't going to be useful against you right now.
Once again, it looks like MarineKing going to get those double barracks. Oh, I thought he was going to make one over here. He might be waiting for his money.
I think he is.
Wouldn't shock me if he had 2 barracks here. Yeah, there you go.
I do believe you're correct, Aces.
Magic 8 Ball points to yes. So he gets that out. This, of course, makes a smaller entrance, which, by the way, is being scattered by Monster. Yep. Acting as a funnel, and, of course, he can produce more Marines from this location, too. In the Zerg's base, no Baneling's Nest yet.
Oh, my God. We're actually going to see the same things last time, Tasteless.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right.
He's making a ton of Zerglings, getting Zergling speed, and he wants to crush another attack. I don't think that MarineKing will fall for this again, though. It's hard to imagine.
Well, he's a pretty adaptive player.
Yeah. And even if you look at his wall in Tasteless, he's making it completely tight. So
oh, wow. Yeah, look at that.
This is going to be even harder than Monster has anticipated.
MarineKing continuing to crank out units. We don't see any indication that he's going to attack yet. But I think you're right on your analysis there, Toast. I think it's possible he's just going to try to sit back and wait.
Yeah, I mean, he's still making a lot of Zerglings, but he has added on some drones. He is mining gas, and maybe, just maybe, we'll see him transition into something a little bit more economy-based.
So he has a very tight wall in over here. He does not want to be attacked early on. Probably realizing that since that previous game, Zerg definitely has a proclivity to just risk the mid-game entirely and try to go for a kill, basing it off reading what his opponent's doing.
We do have a scan at the natural, spotting that new Baneling's nest.
He's going to notice that's pretty late.
And he's going to move right now. He wants to hit before Banelings can be out. Oh, wow, but there's a ton of Zerglings out, Tasteless. We are going to see another pincer, this time at the Spine Crawler. He's going to want to hit it just right this time so the Spine Crawler can help out a bit.
Oh, and he's got to be careful.
Here we go. And he might be in trouble. The Zerglings are surrounding, and the Spine Crawler hitting a little bit up front.
Actually, you know what? He's going to barely kill off these Lings over here.
Wow.
But now Banelings are on the way. It would be wise for the Terran to just turn around and come home again.
And that's what he's doing. That attack did a lot better that time. He was up against the wall a little bit. There were a few less Zerglings as well. So that worked out quite well. It's just too bad he wasn't in range of that Spine Crawler a bit more. Only a Marauder was getting hit during that.
Yeah, it stopped being used about halfway through that. Also note the Zerglings didn't quite have the right surface area to hit every single Marine. The Marines were in a perfect ball like that, so then the Zerglings had to hit from all these different angles.
Yeah.
There were some running around on the sides and everything like that.
Absolutely.
That was too bad.
Marines packed together very densely. They have pretty insane DPS for the amount of room they take up.
Yeah. Very high DPS, much higher than StarCraft 1. DPS is damage per seconds. If you're a nub, you don't know what I'm talking about, you know.
Yeah.
Got your back, nubs.
There you go. Thanks, Tasteless.
We're friendly at the GSL. We're nub friendly. Trying to expand the esports scene.
Interesting at that wall in. Oh, I was going to say, he has W reactor. How does he get out? By killing the engineering bay, of course. We do have a third base for Monster going up. The layer is halfway done.
Zerg staying low tier for a long time here.
Yeah. Okay, that's a lot of Marauders. He's going to want to try to flank, keep everything there with the Zerglings so the Banelings can actually hit. And, oh my god, that was a huge waste of those.
He just shot in every single Baneling. And look at the nice Marine control.
Yeah,
allowing the Marauders to tank that damage.
That's going to be
GG. Wow, pretty straightforward.
Yeah, you know, those front Marauders took out the Banes. You don't want to hit your few Banelings into Marauders. Marauders do not, rather the Banelings do not get the attack bonus against Marauders. So,
as you can see,
that's what went wrong there.
Yeah, it was pretty straightforward. MarineKing has been feeling pretty good about that. You know, he just had really good control there in that last battle, too. Shot down every single Baneling.
Yeah.
And, yeah, well played by MarineKing. He's going to go into the round of 16.
He is indeed. This kid, he is getting pretty far everywhere, Tasteless.
That's right.
We're going to give him an interview here in a moment.
Just hope you guys send in some questions.
Yeah.
For that awesome Artosis interview.
I hope
Pretty
so.
straightforward games.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Basically, Terran getting units either attacking and winning or attacking and losing to a counterattack.
Yeah.
Not that much else to say about him.
No, not. I mean, it was pretty straightforward. There wasn't a lot of tech in the games.
No.
I would say that MarineKing definitely did outplay Monster there. His micro is just impeccable, Taste. I couldn't actually believe
so good.
how much he killed with those speed bangling attacks. You really need to flank a little bit more against him. You need to be a little bit more aggressive with your mutas, try to keep him in his base a bit more, make him waste some stems, stuff like that. You have to do a lot more whittling against MarineKing than you do against a lot of Terrans.
Yeah.
You can't just hit him with one big group of Banelings.
If it's your big blob of units against his big blob of units, you're just going to come out with a loss because he's so good at controlling, specifically the Marines, but the other units as well. So I hope, again, you guys sent in the questions. And we're going to have to wrap it up in a minute here. So thank you for joining us. Now is your chance for a quick break before the interview starts with Artosis.
That's right. Really quick one.
So I would recommend, depending on your time zone, you get another beer. If it's the morning, you get another bowl of Cheerios, green tea.
Cheerios are so good.
They're actually pretty good. You know, what is your favorite cereal? Is it Cheerios?
It's definitely one of those.
It's one of them. You know, when I was a kid, I always wanted Fruity Pebbles. My mom would.
That's a rich kid food again.
I know.
Just
I was not from a rich family.
Yeah.
So I
No, we ate Cheerios.
We had Cheerios. Yeah, I chose too. All right, but if you have Fruit Loops, try to get that. Sure.